Let's start this video, man. Yo, 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 yo. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. We back here with another video. Y'all see that like right there, ladies and gentlemen? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Do me a favor, share this video. Keep that notification bell on so when you know when I'm dropping my video. Most importantly, support the channel by smashing that like. You see that like? Smash that like button. Try to get your badge. Join the membership. Get Team Smoke. Y'all already know what's going on here. But we got to get to this YSL situation with YSL Mondo. You know, he said he's the co-founder of YSL with Young Thug and this. Yo, who YSL Mondo, Smoke? Go do y'all research. YSL Mondo actually got arrested a year before they came with that RICO. YSL Mondo, they raided his house, found weapons. It's all on the news. This is documented. We're going to get to what he's talking about also. They raided his house, found weapons, this and that. But see, the thing that caught my attention with this interview he did, shout out to It's Up There podcast, shout out to the homie over there, dope interview he did, is when the homie over there at that podcast was asking him some real questions, ill questions. Comes to find out, people ain't really, I guess people ain't really thinking too much. Fani Willis, the one that was the DA that run the RICO charge down on Young Thug and the YSL, she was YSL Mondo lawyer before she became a DA a year later. Let that marinate in y'all brain and y'all soul what I'm about to tell y'all. Let me paint this picture. She was a lawyer of YSL Mondo when he caught that case. Once she beat the case with Mondo and all that, you know what I mean? He went to a program, whatever. He's going to explain it. He had a close relationship with old girl. Couple months later, she became the DA of the department, whatever. This year, a couple months later after that, she drops them on RICO charge on YSL, on Young Thug and everybody. Don't that sound kind of crazy to you? But see, he was trying to say, yo, Woody messing the case up. Woody's the reason. Nah. It all might have started with you, Mondo, allegedly. And everything I speak on this video is alleged also. It might have started with you first. The Woody situation, that was just going down the years of the situation he was doing. Not Young Thug, Woody was doing. And there's no proof of Young Thug involved in Woody activities in the streets that he copped out to and got immunity of. And now he's just messing up the whole case, as he should. But say go back to YSL Mondo. Your lawyer, before she became a DA, the one that beat that case for you was Fani Willis. Whoa. We gotta talk about this, so we gotta react to his little recent interview he was just on. So let me get this copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational, entertainment purpose. Again, copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that in my description on my channel, on this channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational, entertainment purpose. Clips and videos I play are also owned by the original creators. So this is Unfoonk. I don't know if y'all remember Unfoonk. He's one of the dudes that was part of the YSL. This is Unfoonk talking about Mondo recent interview he just did. He said, Ninja, you really doing these interviews talking about stuff that you really don't know. He said, it's a reason why we wasn't around you. He said, save all that cat. Now, the reason why he says the reason why we wasn't around you is because maybe the case that he called before the YSL situation. Because Mondo, the one that got arrested first. They raided his house and they found weapons in there, drugs, all type. Go do y'all research. It's all on the internet, news clip, everything. But he comes at him saying that it's only matter of time before I say F. You one of the reasons why they saying we the gang, dumb ass ninja. This is Unfoonk talking about this. Now Mondo come back, hit him with who you talking about. Now this is Mondo talking. You feel hit because you took a plea. Stop playing with me, boy. You've been a hater. Everybody know that. You've been hating on me since you got out of prison for no reason. And everything I said is that in that interview is 1,000,000% true. Y'all can read the rest. But see, my thing is with Mondo, right? My thing is with Mondo. Fani was your lawyer before she came a DA. They arrested you before they came with the YSL RICO. You was kind of like kumbaya with Fani as a lawyer. And you know a lot of us do that because we thinking the lawyer got our back. But it's just certain things you just can't say sometimes to your own lawyer. Especially if it ain't a lawyer, pardon me, especially if it's not a lawyer that you've been dealing with for years. Because in this interview, he said he never heard of Fani. He said he took a chance on Fani for her to represent him. He said in the interview, he said that his cousin that worked at the firm office, the law office, basically introduced him to Fani. Let's get to the video. Let's get to the clip. And shout out to It's Up There podcast. You see that like? Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video. Let's get to it, gang.
What Woody is saying on the stand is negative or positive to Thug?
It's definitely positive because, for one, he's not a credible witness anymore. A lot of the shit he said he lied about everything. So y'all started this investigation in this RICO from all the shit that he was saying. So now he's getting up there saying that he told a whole lie. So why is this, in my eyes, why is this case even still going? Because this is the reason. This is why you think they stuck on him for so long. Because now they really discombobulated. Like, damn, we don't know what to do now. Yeah. This is our most credible witness. This is who we've been talking to this whole time to even build all this shit. Now he getting up here saying he ain't lying. How can they convict? How can the jury convict somebody like this? In my eyes, I'm not a lawyer. I just don't see how can y'all convict somebody like this. Yeah. Every witness that y'all had on the stand was talking about shit that and already been to prison about shit that they did they self. Bruh ain't got nothing to do with this just because he the big dog and he's the, when I say big dog, he's the nigga who got the most money and he's a big time rapper and an artist. Y'all just want to put the blame on him.
Bingo. We all know that. Smash the like button, gang. Do me that favor. You just watching this video, smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We all know that. Everybody that's watching this YSL trial know that. I've been saying this in my last video with Woody. Go check that out. That was probably a couple weeks ago. But I've been said that. I said, Woody, pause. I said, Woody, he up there messing the whole case up because their mistake was giving Woody immunity before they, see, this is the second trial. This is what people forgot. Remember the first trial was all, that was a whole clown. It was a whole show. With the bald-headed judge and all this. He got the dog on the side of him. You know, it was a whole show. Woody gave him a BS statement, making up names. Woody made up names, characters. These wasn't even real characters he was making up. If anybody been watching the YSL on trial, if you haven't watched the whole thing, I advise you to watch clips of it. There's clips of it with Woody talking about people. He's telling the police, he's like, yo, I told them they was all characters. What I'm telling y'all right now is absolutely nothing true about this. He only telling the juries of what Woody did. Pause, what he did. That's it. It don't got nothing to do with Young Thug. It don't got no phone records. It don't got no text. It don't got, yo, Young Thug told me to go do this. None of that. Now, if they didn't give him immunity, now they could be like, you know what I mean? You ain't got no choice to repeat what you told us the first time. But they gave him immunity the first time thinking he was going to go on the stand and repeat the same thing and point all the fingers at Young Thug, which is backfired on the prosecutors because now he's up there playing dumb. Meaning YSL Woody. He's helping the case. And Mondo know this too now. Because he even said, yo, yeah, he's helping it because the jury, how the jury gonna believe that? Exactly. But see, we ain't talking about Woody. We're gonna talk about you. And maybe you was the one that kind of gave Fani Willis, the DA, more information, extra information for her to go drop the lawyer situation and become a DA. Let's get to this, man. Let's get to Mondo, man. You see that like button? Smash that like button because I got a lot to say. I got a feeling YSL Mondo was one of them. He was the first one. Speaking a little bit too much to Fani when she was his lawyer. Let's get to it.
What's your relationship with Fani Willis?
She was.
Now this is Fani Willis. Shout out to the homie over there. Let's get to it. He bring up Fani Willis.
What's your relationship with Fani Willis?
She was. I was fighting a case in 2019. I want to say, and I didn't know at the moment that she I was the last case she was working on, and I didn't know she was getting ready to be the head DA until like after my case got ready. We done my case. Like I had to go to some shit called RSAC. Like I got sent to a little drug program. She really helped me fuck with my game because I didn't even have no drug charge. But that's another story. Yeah, she was just my lawyer, bro. She was my lawyer before she turned around to be the DA. And once I got out from my shit, I got out on ankle monitor, she was telling me like, yeah, you know I'm finna get ready to be the DA now. Like, boy, don't fuck my name up, boy. I just got you. I just got down. You know, I'm laughing at her because this my lawyer. We having damn near auntie nephew type of vibes. How I'm kicking it with her. So
I had to pause that. We're gonna get back to it. Now remind y'all, she become a DA after his case is over. She telling him, like, don't be messing my name up now. This is Fani talking to Mondo. Don't be messing my name up. I done got you out this situation. But Mondo thinking it's just a lawyer and a client, a friendly conversation. Which a lot of people do get friendly with their lawyers, but you get real friendly, pause. You get tight, pause. You get close with a lawyer that been representing you for 10 years or something, 8 years or something. Not a lawyer that you never heard of Fani being a lawyer. He never even heard Fani being a lawyer. He took a chance on her. We're going to get to it. He's going to talk about it. But see, it's starting to make me think you was talking a little bit too much to Fani. And that was the whole plan. They brought Fani to you. Let's start there. Let's get to that part. They brought Fani to you to represent this case. They knew they was going to win this case. Give Fani this case as a lawyer, whatever. But the whole plan was Fani to go to you to get more information. Which is obviously ain't working out, but they got the information they needed from you. Let's go back, man. Shout out to It's Up There T on podcast.
How ironic, bro.
How did she know about Thug? What's your relationship with Fani Willis?
I was fighting a case in 2019, I want to say. And I didn't know at the moment that she I was the last case she was working on. And I didn't know she was getting ready to be the head DA until like after my case got ready we done my case, like I had to go to some shit called RICO. Like I got sent to a little drug program. She really helped me fuck with my game because I didn't even have no drug charge. But that's another story. Yeah, she was just my lawyer, bro. She was my lawyer before she turned around to be the DA. And once I got out from my shit, I got out on ankle monitor, she was telling me like, yeah, you know I'm finna get ready to be the DA now. Like, boy, don't fuck my name up, boy. I just got you. I just got down. You know, I'm laughing at her because this my lawyer. We having damn near auntie nephew type of vibes. How I'm kicking it with her. So when she was saying that, I just laughed it off. I ain't take it serious. I'm like, man, all right, so they had some shit happen at the Wendy's in Atlanta where the police killed the guy. The police shot somebody. So that's when I started seeing her on these this press
campaigns and shit.
Yeah, I started seeing her doing the press and shit on news. I'm like, damn, Miss Willis is the real DA now, like for real. That's when I just started paying attention to it. And then shortly after that, bro, before it hit bro them with the RICO. And it fucked my mind up, bro.
You see? Shortly after his case was done, she became the DA. She went back upstairs, became the DA. After that, RICO came. What we talking about here? That part. They played you. That's what they did. You know why they played you, champ? Let me talk to you, Mondo. Because you terrible. You know why they played you? Doing all this. You drinking lean. You popping 30s, allegedly. And everything I speak on is alleged. You popping 30s, brain roasted, nigga. You thinking this lawyer is friendly with you. You tell her extra information that she don't even need for your case. I guarantee you can't remember the stuff you even talked about with Fani. I guarantee you can't remember every conversation. And you probably got too comfortable because Fanny's she's a pretty woman. She's a pretty woman. We're not gonna act like Fani Willis is not an elderly pretty woman. She's absolutely is. Light-skinned pretty woman. Remember she was messing with old boy who on YFN Lucci case and all that? Yeah, that part. You probably was trying to flirt with her, giving her extra information. Yeah, you know, we a gay. That's why Unfoonk said that in that story. Nigga, you the reason why we a gang, nigga, because of you. Because they arrested you before the YSL RICO came. Man, Mondo, man, you gave that woman extra information for no reason that had nothing to do with your case. When they first came and got you and they raided your house, whatever, and Fani Willis became your lawyer, you was giving that woman information that had nothing to do with your case, but you so roasted, you don't even realize it. They played you, champ, allegedly. And everything I speak on is alleged. They played you, champ. Let's continue, though. Smash that like button. You see that subscribe? Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Shout out to It's Up There podcast once again.
How ironic, bro.
What's your relationship with
How ironic, bro.
How did she know about Thug?
I don't know. I don't know how the hell how this came about. I don't know if this was already on the desk before she came to be a DA. And this is something
hell nah. This
I don't
something
know.
she done. That's how this happens. It happened around here with a dude named Glenn Funk. He used to be a top lawyer around here. Then he became a DA and he indicted a lot of the niggas that he really, to me, and I say this respectfully because I don't want no smoke with the police around here.
Right.
But it felt like, and rumor has it, that he took some of the information that he gathered from representing these guys all of those years, and not maybe direct, but indirect information and just intel.
How is that legal though?
That's what I'm saying. That's why she probably, I don't know if it's legal if she kept herself away from Young Thug. See, because people, what happens is people like Fani Willis will set a target well before they get close to it. You see what I'm saying? So she may have looked at all rappers in Atlanta and been like, well, I'm gonna get one of these niggas to get to the next level. They gonna be my play. You know what I'm saying? And maybe I don't know, what you thinking?
Exactly. Shout out to the OG over there. He come from that. For a nigga to break it down like that to Mondo, that's why Mondo was saying that, like, but is that illegal though? You see how he stuttered over that? Because nigga, you was talking a little bit too much to a lawyer that you thought that was to a new lawyer that you never represented you or nothing. And we gonna get to that part. We gonna get there. But shout out to the OG for breaking it down to him. Because he's trying to break it down to Mondo like, yo, listen, they might have just played a whole trick on you, Chad. Fanny probably just came down and became a lawyer, whatever, just to get some extra information out of you that ain't had nothing to do with your case. Oh, but ain't that illegal though? You heard OG like, I don't know, but she was nowhere near Young Thug. So whatever she's getting out of you because she's representing you, she got that information out of you, homie. This is all written in a book. You playing lawyer. All right, what happened? But I'm saying, is y'all like a gang out there? Like we gotta keep it real. I'm your lawyer. I gotta tell the truth, right? Because they find something and you're not telling me the truth. Now this is a lawyer speaking to him. This is Fanny speaking to him. If the prosecutor finds something saying that a YSL gang and all this, and you ain't telling me this, how am I gonna rebuttal to that? How am I gonna react to that? So you know what Mondo do in that interview? When he got them one-on-one interviews with his lawyers and all that. Yeah, we a gang and all that. Bingo, bing, she put that down. Beat the case for you, nigga. She become a whole DA, nigga. But you so fried. Look at you, bro. Look at your weight. You non-nutritious looking on that chair, man. What we talking about? Come on, man. Like, y'all niggas, y'all don't think, man. What's wrong with y'all, man? That lady basically used you, man, and got allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. Let's continue, though. We got to continue, man. Smash that like button.
I feel like, bro, it's bigger than just Miss Willis. I really feel like it was already we already know they was already getting investigated before Miss Willis even turned to be the DA.
Yeah, but she came in and said if you rap and all this, she took a thing against rappers.
Yeah, I don't know what that's. This the honest to God truth, bro. This just how I feel though, my brother. And people can take it how they want to take it. This was my lawyer, my brother. So we have lawyer, I was locked up. So, she comes to the jail, we sit down, we have phone conversation. This is my lawyer, so I got to talk to her about certain shit. Bro, I never got no I want to take motherfuckers down. I want to see motherfuckers go down.
She the best at it.
Yeah, I
Listen,
I never got that vibe from her.
But this is what I'm saying.
Bingo! The homie got it. Yo, the homie sitting there like, yo, I can't believe this nigga really got tricked. Yo, I'm gonna keep this is the honest truth. I'm gonna keep it real with you. This is the honest truth. You know what I mean? I had to talk to my lawyer. You know what I mean? We talking on the phone, we talking cop. People that's watching this video, what the hell do that sound to y'all? And now this is before Woody. This is before the Woody situation. Because they got Mondo, whatever, with the raid. Remember when they raided Mondo's house? This Mondo's situation ain't had nothing to do with the RICO. They just raided his house, charged him for mad shit. When they came to this house, they found mad weapons and all. Y'all can just do the research and check it out. You'll see the news clip and all that. But see, My thing is, homie, man, I have to talk to my lawyer. Everything you told her, and I guarantee you, if I'm lying, I'm flying. I guarantee you this part. You told her stuff that ain't had nothing to do with your case. You told Fani Willis, that was your lawyer at that time, for that quick one moment for that case that you had. It's kind of funny too to be all of a sudden. We ain't even done. We got more to go to. But you told her information that ain't had nothing to do with your case, homie. And you probably don't remember. That's why you sitting there like, man, you know what, man? I don't care if nobody, man. I mean, I was talking to her on the phone. Yeah, those are subliminal. Those are subliminals right there that you saying that you was speaking a little bit too much. Now that you looking back, because the homie there he's giving good questions for you to answer. He's throwing bombs at you, and you just looking like, whoa, hold up, like you wasn't ready for these questions right here. That part, that's what's going on. But let's continue though. You see that like button, ladies and gentlemen? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Do me that favor.
You know, especially running for DA after this, she's on a trail, my nigga. It's clear she's on a path. She ain't just out here for nothing.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? If that's the case, I know real smart people that was lawyers for 30 years and just lawyers. She's doing something.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Now, was it on the menu? I think rappers as a whole in Atlanta was on the menu in Georgia for them to say, like, a lot of black niggas got money.
Yeah,
a lot of street black niggas.
I started noticing that shit like 2018 when I got out of prison, how a lot of rappers was getting targeted and kind of like locked up and pulled over and shit like that. So I felt like that's what they was on. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I just feel like they were just on the bullshit, period. Overall, they were just on the bullshit.
But you think Fani, because your relationship with her, you think she cooler than it seemed? You think
that's what I'm basically trying to say, my brother. Like, I don't see her on some shit like, even if she is a DA, she got a job. I don't see her on no just, I'm just out to get you. Want to see you go down. Want to see you in.
You're wrong. You just heard that? I don't see her. You know, she was attacked. I'm like, I'm gonna come get you. Are you ready to go? Let's continue. Let's continue. The OG gonna tell me wrong too. You see that like? Smash the like, man.
Want to see you in prison for the rest of your life type of vibe.
I don't see how you saying that when you looking at Young Thug. You looking at it.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I understand what
she the head DA. She the motherfucker pull the trigger.
But guess what though? See, I always say this, and I could be wrong, but sometimes I kind of think outside of the box too a lot. It feel like they just.
No, don't try to be wrong and think outside the box. The OG just told you you're wrong. You're looking right at it. She was the main DA that took down Young Thug and brought the RICO case and all this. How the hell you gonna say that I ain't look at her like that? I mean, I don't look at her like, what you mean? She trying to get your homie, right? Life. 30 years. She trying to smoke that. She trying to smoke his boots. Woody doing a great job though with the case because he's just messing this whole case up. But see, we ain't talking about Woody. We talking about you. Because in this interview, when I watched this, I said, yo, boy, shaky, OG hitting them with straight good questions, throwing strikes at him. Take that one strike. Take that two. Let me see your answer. His answers is horrible and they terrible. It's making you look mad suspicious, that part. What are we talking about here? Fani was your lawyer before this RICO case. All of a sudden, she became a DA. You was shaky. That's why I think Unfoonk said that, man, why you think niggas stood away from you? Because niggas probably felt like you gave up information the time when you got locked up when they came and got you at your house with all them weapon charges and all that type. They like, how the hell you come on? You talk to Fani, bro. You talk to Fani, and you told Fani a lot of information, a lot of BS information, and that's what happened. And you so fried, nigga, in the brain that you don't even remember, bro. Let's continue. Let's go back. Shout out to Up There Podcast once again, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Because this boy, he's the one that talked to Fani first. That's what happened. He the one that talked to Fani first. That's what happened. Meaning Fani Willis, the DA that took down YSL, whatever. She was his lawyer at the time when he had that case. Let's get to it, though.
want to see you in prison for the rest of your life type of vibe.
I don't see how you saying that when you looking at Young Thug. You looking at it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, I understand what
she
you're
the
saying,
head DA. She the motherfucker pull the trigger.
But guess what though? See, I always say this, and I could be wrong, but sometimes I kind of think outside of the box too a lot. It feel like they're just like with the president, my brother. It's somebody who tell the president what to do. It's always somebody who's pulling. I feel like she's a puppet. I feel like, oh, you want to take Paul Howard's spot? She worked under Paul Howard. She the one put the dirt out on Paul Howard to get him removed. So I feel like they on some shit like, oh, okay, you feel like you can do this job, motherfucker? You gotta go do some big shit. You gotta be better than how Paul Howard was, and you gotta pull some big shit. So I kind of feel like she was almost on some.
Or did she put that on herself? Yeah. But she could have put that on herself. That may not came from external. They could have came from internal of her saying, I got big shoes to fill. I know shit about like these rap niggas because I fuck with. Did she represent more than you, like other street dudes, or was she known to niggas like using her?
Nah, my brother. For real. This on my kids, my brother, on everything I love. God don't let me.
Bingo. So she wasn't, you know how you got a hot lawyer in the streets and all, and this is another thing that kind of make me feel like this is kind of like suspicious on his behalf. Why did Young Thug ain't get you a lawyer? If that's your man and all that, why all of a sudden Fani Willis became your lawyer? And we're going to get to that, because he's going to say his cousin confirmed that Fani was good, whatever. This is what he said. He had a cousin that worked at the firm, law firm and all this. This is what he going to say. But my thing is, for you, well, all that money, you part of YSL, you supposed to be allegedly co-founder with Young Thug, whatever. You know what lawyers to grab on certain cases. You got a domestic charge, you know what I mean? You might get a different lawyer for different cases. You should already have that. How the hell you didn't have that already lined up? How the hell Fani Willis just came out of nowhere? Oh yeah, I'm becoming your lawyer. And then once she beats your case, beat the case for you, she become the DA. Blows your mind. Man, listen, once you seen that, man, you knew you was tricked right there. Once you said that in the interview, I seen her like, I mean, you know, she beat my case, and then I seen her on television, you know what I mean, all of a sudden, the RICO case, and I see her, I'm like, oh, she became a DA. This is what you saying, Mondo, what we talking about? She tricked you, bro. And Lord knows what you told them. For them to bring that extra little talk you was doing for that RICO to come down on him. That part. What are we talking about here? Let's continue though, because we ain't done. Smash that like button, man.
I want to see you in prison. I heard this lady before. I was when I was fighting my case, bro, I was trying different lawyers out, and these folks wanted some 60s and 80s and shit like that.
What kind of case was you fighting?
Now remind you, let this marinate. When he fought his case, it was domestic. It was something about domestic. We're gonna get to it. He was basically browsing. He was trying to see what lawyer to use because a lot of lawyers was charging him. That's when Fani comes in. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, man.
I heard this lady before. I was when I was fighting my case, bro, I was trying different lawyers out, and these folks wanted some 60s and 80s and shit like that.
What kind of case was you fighting?
I had an aggravated assault on a pistol charge and some shit like that, but I also was on parole too. So everybody was talking these crazy numbers, and my cousin worked at a law firm. So I called my cousin. I called home one day on the wall phone, and my mom was like, "Yeah, your cousin said it's a lady named Miss Willis, who she worked with, and she a good lady, she a good lawyer." So I'm like, I never heard of her before. I never heard this lady. So I just tried. I went off the faith of my cousin. And I hired her, and I never even heard of her. I never heard no cases she fought. I never heard of her a day in my life. And I just went off my cousin faith, bro, and hired her. And then, honest to God truth, all this shit just raveled out like that. She turned around and be the head DA. She turned around to one this shit just happened like a nigga damn near think I'm lying, bro. Like I said, bro, don't let me wake up tomorrow if I'm lying. Like that's just how I can damn near write a book about my life, my brother, and how this shit just happened, bro. And
you know what's crazy? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Do me that favor, y'all. You know what's crazy? Allegedly, he probably didn't even know. But see, you so fried at the time. There's all this stuff. Y'all want to be taking all this. I mean, I'm not even focused. You should have peeped game from the door. Yo, I never heard of Fani. Niggas in the A never heard of her. I would have been heard of Fani Willis and all this and that. So if you never heard of her being a goddamn lawyer, why would you take a chance? Oh, cause my cousin told me. That was the whole goddamn play. Allegedly. Got you locked in with her all of a sudden. Y'all kumbaya and you talking, you running your mouth. That ain't got nothing to do with your case. And let's get to this part. You probably was trying to get a little intimate with her. You probably was trying to holler, flirt, whatever you want to call it. She probably played her game, right? Yeah, you know. Gassed you up even more. You start talking even more. Who's we to say? I believe Mondo was talking, man. I believe you said a little bit too much, and that's what happened. Let's continue. Don't smash that like button.
I didn't even know her.
So
I never heard her before.
So you saying that niggas wasn't using her? She wasn't like a high-priced lawyer. Motherfuckers was sought after lawyer.
I mean, she was kind of high priced now.
How did you get her?
Down to like 30, 40,000.
That's what I'm saying. I wonder what was she doing? Like, did she represent other niggas?
They said she was a.
Hold up. I had to stop it there. I don't know if y'all peeped something. Remember when he said I was browsing for lawyers because they was charging me a little bit too much. They was charging me 50, 60,000 around there, whatever. Shout out to the OG, shout out to Up There Podcast once again. Great question, bro. Because he's so geeked up over there, don't know what the hell he's talking about. He's like, oh yeah, you know, she was expensive. That's where you messed up at. She was charged 30 to 40,000. So 10 more thousand less than some lawyers that you actually know in Atlanta that represent niggas in the city that you could have got. Besides Fani, you went 10,000 lawyer for a lawyer that you ain't had no clue about. You ain't know nothing about Fani. You ain't know people who she represent. None of that, according to what you said in this interview, bro. Champ. That's where you messed up at. Because if I'm like, man, listen, she charged about 25, 30, 20. Now I mean, so when you say yo 30 to 40,000, nigga, and then you didn't even know what clients she represented in the city, nigga. That's hard for me to believe. Something is fishy, man. I smell something funny in the air, man. Pause. What we talking about here? Fani all of a sudden came along, became your lawyer, got your case. Remember, he was on parole with a gun charge and aggravated assault, he said. When they raided his house, when y'all look at the news clip, when they locked YSL Mondo that year, whatever, they found weapons, drug pills, all types of stuff. This is the case that Fani actually beat for him. They supposed to have smoked that nigga boots. Let's continue. Smash that like button. Y'all don't feel something funny? Smell something funny? Hear something funny? Yeah, it was you, Mondo. Let's continue, though. Allegedly. And everything I speak on is alleged.
I didn't even know her. So I never heard her before.
So you saying that niggas wasn't using her? She wasn't like a high-priced lawyer. Motherfuckers was sought after lawyer.
I mean, she was kind of high priced now.
How did you get her?
Down to like 30, 40,000.
That's what I'm saying. I wonder what was she doing? Like, did she represent other niggas?
They said she was I want to say she switched to 3 different things. I don't want to say a judge. It was something else she was before. Then she turned back around, started back being a lawyer, and then she ran for to be a DA. She did like 3-4 different things, but I never heard not one case that she fought me personally in Fulton County. I never heard her as a lawyer before, period.
For real?
I never heard her. That's why I really was kind of damn near scared to hire her, but I know my cousin wasn't going.
So who is your cousin? How she know?
She work at a law firm. My cousin work at a law firm.
So she kind of knew who that was.
Yeah, she kind of knew who she was. So, and then she knew I was looking for like reasonable numbers, like, cause everybody else was talking crazy, some 60s and 80s and crazy shit. So she was like, yeah, she's a good lawyer and she got reasonable numbers. So I hired her, bro, and went off a leap of faith, and I hired her, and she did a great job, my brother. She did a great job, bro. She, I basically,
So you had an aggravated, and what else?
I had an aggravated assault, possession of a firearm.
And you was on parole.
And I was on parole, but my parole was damn near over. I only had maybe 3-4 months on parole, I want to say. So they ain't even really fuck with me on sending me back down the road for the parole because my parole was running out. So I end up down, and to be honest, bro, that's when my eyes start opening up about this political shit, like these relationships that they have. Because, and this video is on the internet too, by the way, too. She kind of worked to move, bro, with the judge off her relationship and just off by having a good face card. Cause they in the he in laughing with. At first, I'm like, damn, like y'all in here playing my life. You being too friendly and laughing with the judge and da-da-da. But it come to find out she just had relationships. You feel what I'm saying? And they fuck with her off of her faith, and they whatever she went and talked to these folks, they folks dropped my pistol charge and they dropped my aggravated assault and only charged me with a pistol, bro, and let me go to a drug program, a 9-month drug program. I had already been fighting the case by a year, some change type shit, and bro, they let me plea out to go to a 9-month drug program, bro, with a gun charge.
It's crazy.
Let me
with a weapon charge. Because when they raided and all that, they found mad drugs and all that, basically like pills and all that. So, you know, you can say you a user. Obviously, he probably was a user. Probably was perks and all that type of stuff. Allegedly. And everything I speak on is alleged. But y'all see the picture I'm trying to paint here? Fani Willis, the DA, the one that came down with the RICO on YSL, was this nigga lawyer prior before the RICO even came. Let that marinate in y'all brain right quick. She was this nigga lawyer before the RICO came a year later, 8 months later, whatever, 10 months, whatever date and months, or whatever year it came, he had a case. She was the lawyer out of nowhere. He talking about it took a chance on her on faith. I believe my cousin, she was a little cheap and all that. Nah, nigga. I would have got a lawyer in the city that I know, nigga, that represent other clients. Would have put a goddamn down payment, nigga, $30,000, nigga. And I paid a 15 after that on a payment plan. What we talking about here, champ? You ain't fooling me, champ. You ever heard of down payments, nigga? You give them 35,000, 40,000, you owe them about 20. At least it's a lawyer that you know, a lawyer that's very known in the city. But all of a sudden, you get a lawyer that you ain't never heard of, according to your interview, a lawyer that you ain't never heard of, Fani Willis. Man, I don't know what client she represents. Nothing. I just went by my cousin, called my mom, whatever. Mom said, yo, she sound like she's sweet. Yeah, Fani gonna come off like she's sweet. She's a pretty woman. She gonna talk like man, you know, she come from the culture. So she gonna talk like that. Yeah, like that part. And you telling me, bro, that you ain't see, like you didn't see no signs, my brother, in the beginning? But you wanted to go off on Woody. You backed up on Woody now, saying like, yo, you know, Woody kind of like helped because the way he acted, the jury can't really believe him. Yeah, he's not a reliable witness on that stand, that part. So the juries can't really believe what he's saying. That's helping Young Thug on that part. But just a couple months ago, you was going off on Woody. See, like I said, allegedly, I think Woody and Young Thug know exactly what the hell they doing. You just don't know because they don't rock with you like that, that part. They're gonna handle you probably when the case is done. Because they probably feel the way I feel. Fani was your lawyer, she became a DA, the RICO came later on. What? You ain't part of none of this RICO either. Come on, man. You can't make this up, bro. You just can't, bro. You just can't, man. But you was the main one screaming out, talking about Woody and all this. But you look all fried up in the interview, non-nutrition. I mean, you looking all skinny. I mean, yo, bro, man, you fried, bro. And I know you don't remember none of them conversations you had with Fani. Let's get to that part right there. Yeah, that part. You don't remember none of that. Probably was just running your mouth to Fani, running your mouth, yeah, YSL gang, running your mouth. Don't remember the conversation, because like I said, like you said, you know, I gotta talk to my lawyer. I gotta tell her this and that in case they try to, yeah, that part. We all know that, but it's just certain things you don't tell a brand new lawyer that that person just represents you for the first time. It's certain things like that don't have nothing. Let me backtrack on that. Certain things you don't tell your lawyer, a first-time lawyer that's representing you, that don't got nothing to do with your case. And I just got a gut feeling in my gut, and my brain, nigga, my soul, all this. You was talking a little bit too much to your lawyer. Probably was flirting with Fani. allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. And you probably would just all this, all this. You just running your mouth, homie. That's what happened. That's why Unfoonk posted that on his story a couple of days ago. Was saying you don't even know what the hell going on and you doing these interviews. What are we talking about here? Like you doing all these interviews, you don't know what the hell is going on here. But Fani was your lawyer before the RICO came. Whoa. Whoa. What kind of conversations you was telling this woman? Thinking this woman was cool as hell to you, huh? And that part where you said, yeah, you know, when at court they was smiling, laughing and shit. She laughing with the judge. Yeah, because they know they got you. That's why they laughing. She looking like, yeah, judge, I got him. Let's just dismiss this case, give him something light. 8 months later, we coming down with the RICO and YSL. That part. That's what happened. And the OG that was interviewing you, he OG. Shout out to Up There Podcast. He looking back like, bro, you didn't realize this? He thinking like I'm thinking. I know for a fact the OG thinking like that, man. Because if you come from this lifestyle, you understand. You don't tell a first-time lawyer that represents you a little bit too much, and I think you did it a little bit too much on the one-on-one conversations you had with her. Fani Willis. I never heard her represent nobody or nothing, man. I mean, I ain't never heard of her. Man, that was the red flag right there, homie. But you so fried, you want to come on so bad, you're not even peeping the game, allegedly. You're not even peeping the whole scenery. And the whole time it was in front of your face. Oh, you know, she charged 30, 40,000, 10,000 less than 50,000, you were saying? That's hard for me to believe. You part of YSL. Niggas would have loaned you that 50,000, you know, that 15,000. Put that 15 on top of that 30, on that 40. Nah. You knew what you was doing. When Fani came to you, nigga, you knew what the play was going on, allegedly. Woody in the hood. Woody all comfortable in the hood. Stacks on him, everything. Am I lying, gang? What are we talking about? Woody comfortable. Because they can't do nothing. It's immunity. He's not a reliable witness on that stand. You even said it. That's why you kind of shaking out off this interview you just did recently, that interview right here. Because you know you effed up when Fani was your lawyer. Spoke a little bit too much, homie. They got you, man. Allegedly. Y'all know the vibes, man. Y'all see that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all comment. Give me y'all theory on YSL Mondo and what y'all think. Y'all think I'm on point on this? Because I know I am. I just feel it. If I feel it in my gut. He talked a little bit too much with Fani when Fani was his lawyer out of nowhere. And all lawyers in the city. And y'all got, remind y'all, he part of YSL Entertainment. He's under the label. They could have given him that extra 15, 20 stacks. Give him a 50,000 lawyer. You telling me you only had 30,000, 40,000 to your name? What are we talking about here? Or she was the only one that I was able to afford at that time. You know, so I took a chance on it. I put it on faith. On the favor of God and his, man, what, nigga? You supposed to know this. You know a little bit, yeah. You did a little bit too much, and you know that. You knew what was going on. That's why you wasn't part of that RICO, that part. What are we talking about here, Mondo? Yeah, you knew what was going on. Allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. But y'all already know what to do. Y'all see that like, smash that like button, comment below, give me y'all theory. Subscribe to the channel, share this video. Try to get your badge, Team Smoke, get your membership. Y'all know what to do, man. Smash the like button. I'm out here. Make sure y'all comment, because Mondo messed up. Salute, gang. It's your boy Smoke News TV. If they know, they know.